Good morning, Stitchy friends. I'm Kelsey from the Cross Stitch Farmhouse, and this is Flosstube number 6. Filming in a little bit different area today. I normally film in my craft room, but I'm not even gonna lie, it's a hot mess in there right now, you guys. I have stuff scattered everywhere. It's the last day of school for my kids. They get out at noon. I got my morning chores done, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna record. And so I'm filming out here because I didn't want to have to clean in there. I'm liking the natural light though. This might be a new filming location for me because I think the lighting is better in here and it gives me a little bit more room to spread out. So we'll see how it goes, but I think I like it in here. It's been a little bit since my last video. I'll give you kind of a life recap, what's been going on. I've been busy doing more furniture. The same woman that had me do her bedroom set brought a couple more pieces that I worked on. And then we just went last week and picked up her whole dining room set. So that's gonna keep me busy for a little bit, but it'll be nice. It'll be a fun summer project. And then it's starting to get hot here, so I probably won't take on any more painting projects until fall. So that'll just give me more stitching time. But if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm excited to have you here. I've noticed a lot of new followers, which is great. If you're returning, thank you. I'm so happy to see you back here. And as a thank you, later in the video, I do have a giveaway that I wanna do, so stick around for that. My daughter's birthday was on Wednesday. She turned 11. Cannot believe I have an 11-year-old. My parents used to tell me all the time when I had my birthday, like, oh, weren't you just 6 years old? Weren't you just a little kid? And I used to like, oh gosh, okay. But now that I have kids, I totally understand what they meant. I feel like she was born yesterday. I can't believe she's 11, so. But that's been exciting. We're actually having her birthday party tonight. We're going to a trampoline park. All her friends are gonna come, they'll jump, they'll have pizza and cake. It'll be a good time. School's letting out. That'll be exciting. I'm really excited for summer. We have a couple things planned to do and just being home with them. We love to have what we call lazy movie days. We just lay around in our pajamas and watch movies. I wanna try and get a beach trip in. That would be a lot of fun. We go to the movies a lot. That's something that our family in general loves. So really excited for summer. It'll be nice, but it will be more chaotic in the house and not quiet. So yeah, I wanted to get a video out before vacation kicks off. So I don't have any questions this week. We'll just go ahead and jump straight into previous finishes. So the first one I'm gonna show you is by Hillis Designs. It's called Life and Liberty. I stitched this probably maybe like 4 years ago. It's on a 14 count Aida. I used all the called for colors and the chart came with these cute buttons up here. Really fun one. I found this board at Walmart and then this fabric was also from Walmart. So I thought this was a super simple, just cute 4th of July finish. Love that one. And then I have this by Nottforgotten Farms. It's called Flag Maker. And it's not glued down because I use this for so many other displays. So I have to kind of hold her on, but really cute. I love that flag and her big dress. And I believe this was a freebie chart on her blog. I'm pretty sure. I didn't use any of the called for colors on this one. I just picked from stuff that I had, but I love her. She's one of my favorite 4th of July pieces that I have. Okay, and then I did have a couple of FFOs. So the first one I'm gonna show you is by Hands On Design. This was part of the Jar series. I forget what it was called, but they were based on Priscilla Blaine's chalk drawings. And this is the bloom jar. I used all the called for colors, but I did switch the blue and the red. They had the jar red and the ribbon blue, and I wasn't a fan, so I just switched them. I used Priscilla's Pretty Plaids in red and Chelsea's Checks in aqua. And then on Amazon, I found this really cute daisy trim. And I got like, oh my gosh, I think it was 5 yards of it for a couple bucks. So I'll try and link it in the show notes if I can, but really cute. I love that finish. And I think I just have the Liberty jar, and then I'll have all of those stitched up. And then my second FFO was by Stitching with the Housewives. It's part of the Truckin' Along series. So this is the May truck. And I stitched this on 28 count black Monaco. I used all the called for colors. I think I said in my last video, I used to have a yellow truck, so I thought this was so fun to stitch. It reminded me of being in high school driving around in that thing. I just have this metal tin from Hobby Lobby. I think they showed one of their finishes on it also. Threw some greenery from Walmart in there and a little flag, and it is so cute. Love this one. Almost finished with the June one, and then after that I will just have July, and that series will also be finished. So kind of sad, but a little exciting. Okay, we'll get into whips. I'll start with Santa's Village because I know it seems to be everybody's favorite. I know I have been having fun with it. So this one is Reindeer Stables by Country Cottage Needleworks. And this is the 6th chart that I've done. So I'll give you a close-up. And again, I'm using all the called for colors, and this is just 28 count even weave coffee tea dyed. But here is all my progress so far. Loving it. I'm super excited that I'll have a finish later this year for that. And I worried I would get kind of bored stitching Christmas so much throughout the year, but it's been kind of nice. I usually work on this one maybe 2 days out of the week, and I just kind of rotate all my stuff. So it's been really fun, and I'm excited that I'm gonna have a huge finish for the end of the year because this thing's massive when they're all put together. So there's that one. Then another favorite, Fall on the Farm. I've seen a lot of you stitching on this one. But here is this chart. I love those little acorns. And like, this is Little House Needleworks, Changing Leaves for this chart. And I am stitching on the called for fabric, and I'm using all the called for colors. I'm part of the Fat Quarter Shop Club, so I get my chart once a month. Loving this though, and here's my total progress. Hopefully that's in frame. And I really like this fabric. When I first started stitching on this, it was a little stiff to me. It wasn't awful, but a little stiffer than I'm used to. But once you get going, it really softens up in your hands. And luckily for me, I bought a huge thing of it. So once this is done, I'll probably have fabric underneath and this whole side that I can use for other projects. So that's always nice. Okay, and I'm probably gonna start the new chart on this one next week. So there's that. Okay, my son started baseball a couple weeks ago, so that's been fun. And I thought it'd be really cool to pick out a chart that I take every week to work on during baseball practices and games. That way I can just throw it in my backpack that I take and have it ready to go. But I started this one, American Spirit. It was the Stitch Quarterly Summer, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. But when I received it, I started this as a 4th of July start, and then I never worked on it again. So I pulled it out the other day, and I decided this will be my baseball chart. So there's what it looks like. And here is my progress. Really fun one. I think this is on Vintage Country Mocha. Let me look, I know it says on here. Yeah, 25 count Vintage Country Mocha, and I'm using all the called for floss. And this is a really good one to take with you in the car or to a sporting thing like I am, because it is so few colors and they're in bigger sections, I guess. So you can just kind of do that mindless stitching while you're watching something else. So that's been really great. And I'm pretty sure I know how I want to finish this one. So a couple more practices and games and I should have it ready to go. I showed this chart last video. I think I had kind of just gotten it started. So I have made some progress on it, and it's Honeybee Sampling by Little House Needleworks. Love the bees right now. And here is where I'm at. Not too much left to go, just a little bit on the bottom. These letters stitch up really quick. So I've only worked on this maybe 2 or 3 days, and not solid days, just kind of throughout, and it's already almost done. So probably another day and I can have this finished. I am gonna change the flower colors though. I wasn't a fan of the pink, so I'm thinking I might do licorice red or even maybe like a periwinkle type of blue. I don't know, I'm still deciding, but I just know I'm not gonna use what they called for on the flowers. Okay, and then my last whip, well, it's kind of a finish and a whip, I suppose, but it is the June Truckin' Along by Stitching with the Housewives. Loving the strawberries right now too. Bees and strawberries, I could stitch all day. I think just because the colors are so bright, I'm a huge fan. But I got the topper finished up. This border was a beast, but now that it's finished, it was so worth it. Really cute. And then I'm almost done with the bottom chart. I have a little bit on the side and then the stuff under the truck, and I can finish this one up. So my goal is to have it done by Monday. Hold me to it, friends. I will have this done by Monday. And then, like I said earlier, I'll just have July to do and I'll be completely finished with that series. And I really love the July one because that cute little cat on the hood of the truck. Okay, I don't have too much haul to show you guys today. I've been pretty good. I had to go have a ton of dental work done. Probably gonna have to have a root canal, so I've been slowing down on my Stitchy purchasing for the time being, but I do have a few things that I got. So I loved the Bucket Brigade that Stitching with the Housewives did for Primitive. Oh my gosh, I mess up the name of this magazine every time. It's like Primitive Punch Needle and Stitching magazine. You guys know what I'm talking about. I butcher the name every time, I'm so sorry. But I love that series. And so I went and got the tin that they used. I've always kind of loved this tin, but I didn't really have a reason to buy it. But now I do, so I had to get it. And even if I didn't use this for the stitching, it's so cute. So I had to get that. I found a couple 4th of July things. Some of them I already have up in my house and I didn't want to pull them back down. But I did have this cute little piece from Hobby Lobby they had a few different sayings, and I thought this would be a good add-on to a display or to mount even on top of a small stitching piece. So grabbed that. And then I was super excited about this next piece. This is my only big like display haul that I have for this time, and you guys will appreciate how excited I was. My husband did not get it, but I searched and searched for this last year. Could not find it. My Hobby Lobby was always sold out. I could not find it online. Went in to get fabric and floss from Hobby Lobby. It's been a couple weeks, maybe 3-4 weeks ago. And I wasn't even looking for any decor, but they had this on clearance in the spring section for $6. So, you know, I was gonna buy it. Ah, so excited. Like I said, I could not find this last year and I was dying for it. I wanted one so bad. So someone was looking out for me when they let me see this on clearance, let me tell you. I have big plans for it. I have a spot picked out in my living room where I'm gonna put it, and I have so many ideas on what I could stitch to display on here. So really excited. I know you guys will understand. Okay, so coming up, I have a couple new starts I wanna do. The first one, oh wait, let me show you I do have 2 other haul charts. So I got, like I said, Fat Quarter Shop Fall in the Farm Club. So they sent me the new With a Moo here. Love anything with a cow in it. So really excited for that one. And then this is the Back Up the Truck series by Stitching with the Housewives. Proud to be an American. Had to have this. Really pretty. Even my husband, I showed him when they first showed it on their Flosstube, I showed him their finished piece and he was like, you got to order that. That's awesome. We are very patriotic in this house. So anything 4th of July, he's good with. Okay, so I had those, and then I kitted up a chart. I'm going to show you on my iPad because we still do not have a new printer. Ours went out and we do not have a new one set up. So I will show you the chart on here. It doesn't even show a name on this Etsy page for this chart, but I thought it was really cute. Some chickens and a rooster, and I thought I could put this up in my kitchen somewhere. So I got all the floss for it in this bag, and then I ordered this new to me fabric. I'd never seen it before. It's 28 count vintage smoky white linen, and I want to say made by Michelle McGraw showed this on her channel. I'm almost positive it was her. I wish I would have written it down, but she showed this and I knew I had to order some. I think you can see the pattern on this. It's white, but you can kind of see the muddied, charcoaly, I don't know. It's just beautiful. And I thought it would go really well with the kind of like rustic, vintagey chicken stitch. So I have that kitted up and ready to go. And then the other thing I wanted to start, I'll show you also on my iPad. It's by Cherry Hill Stitchery and it's called Creamery. I've seen a few people stitch this so far and I just think it's so cute. It's very simple. I love that they used that shiplap fabric, which I have some of that. So that's what I'll be using. And then I might just use plain black, what is it, 310 DMC. I'm not sure that I'll use the called for because it's just such a simple little chart. But I also have that that I want to get kitted up and ready to go. And next week on Wednesday, I'll be flying to Texas to visit my best friend, Carissa. She moved there a couple years ago. And so far we've been able to see each other twice a year since she's moved. She came and visited me in November. She surprised me, made me cry at a restaurant. So now I'm going to visit her. We're going to a concert. We're going to go see Co Wetzel. Very excited, but I need a chart to stitch on the plane. It's about a 3-hour plane ride. So I'm thinking I'm going to take this one. It'll either be this one or that chicken one I just showed you. So if you want, go ahead and vote in the comments what you think I should start, because I love both of them. And I've asked my husband and he's like, I don't know, start whatever you want. And I'm like, it's not that simple. I want to start both. So help me vote. Go in the comments and let me know which one you think I should take. I'm leaning towards Creamery because it's one color of floss. But I don't know. So there's those. I also joined the Fat Quarter Shop Club again for Stitching with the Housewives month-to-month series that's coming out in this month. I guess it's already June, so this month. I found some fabric on sale at Hobby Lobby. They had it marked down to, I think it was $3 when I got it. And it's a gingham 32 count. It was gray and white check when I got it, but I coffee tea dyed it. So I gave it a little grunge up. And I cannot wait to stitch that August barn on this fabric. It's gonna be so cute. I'm thinking, since this is fairly neutral, I'm gonna do the whole series on this fabric, but we'll see. It was just such a good deal, and I know I can also get this at Fat Quarter Shop, so I'm thinking I'll continue to use this through the whole series. Love that though. Okay, so giveaways. Like I said, I have a ton of you on here who have been following me from the beginning. I also have a lot of new followers, and I just thought it would be fun to do a little giveaway to say thank you for all of the support, all of the encouragement. You guys are so great. A lot of you have followed me on Instagram as well, which I love. I love interacting with you all. Some of us talk about stitching, and even just we have a lot in common in our day-to-day lives, and that's been so great. So really appreciate you all. I thank you all for coming here when I can get a video in, and it's just fun to have stitchy friends on here. So if you want to leave a comment, I thought it would be fun if you guys tell me as a question what your favorite start of this year has been. Doesn't matter what season, what designer, just what is your favorite chart that you've started so far this year? Let me know. And then if you're interested in one of these charts, you'll also comment the number for that chart in this video. Don't go on Instagram, don't go on Facebook, because it'll just get too confusing. So go scroll down to the comments, answer the question, what's your favorite start of this year? And then if you're interested in one of these charts, put the number down. Don't say giveaway, don't say freebie, nothing like that, because we all know that there's trolls who come to the comment section just trying to win free stuff, and they won't appreciate it. And I want it to go to somebody who's going to appreciate it and stitch it and just have a good time with it. Okay, so first up I have, this was from the Stitch Quarterly series a couple years ago, and this chart is homegrown. And I have all the floss with it. It doesn't have the fabric because I pulled it out and used it for something else, but the chart has not been used, and it has all the floss ready to go. So if you're interested in winning this one, go ahead and put number 1 in the comments. And then number 2 is going to be Summer is in the Air. Really fun summery chart, and I have the fabric and buttons that go with this one. So if you're interested in winning this chart, go ahead and comment number 2. And my videos are kind of far apart, so it's probably gonna be about 3 weeks until I do another video. That'll give everybody plenty of time to watch and comment if you're interested in winning, and then I will announce the winners in my next video. That's all I have for you guys today. Like I said, summer's coming up. I am planning on filming throughout the summer. My mom likes to take the kids sometimes for the day just to go swim or go on a little trip. So I'll get chances to film stuff and it not be chaotic here. What else? Going to Texas, keeping up with my gardening, just enjoying summer. So I hope you guys are doing the same. And I hope you get lots of stitching time in, and I will see you in a couple weeks. All right, bye friends.